An eargasm of learning and a no-fuss show. Welcome to the Creative Talk Podcast, where you can learn straightforward topics about branding, digital entrepreneurship, online business, and many more with your charming host, John Santos, along with inspiring entrepreneurs, creators, and thought leaders worldwide.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Creative Talk Podcast with me, John Santos, and we have a special guest. First, I'm a fan. This person, I met this person on Clubhouse, and I was blown away. He's so humble, and he is so dynamic. He's doing a lot of things here and there, and he's so young and so successful. And we will know how he achieved that success later. Our special guest for today, guys, take note, 7-figure entrepreneur. Man, big time, this person. And he is also the founder of VL Magazine. Guys, I will not tell details about this magazine because I want him to explain more about it later. But this magazine is the bomb. It is amazing. I myself checked it, and I'm dreaming to be in this magazine, but it is so awesome, and I'm excited that he will explain all about it later. All right, guys, our guest for today's episode, and here's the trick. I will try to pronounce his name correctly. But man, if I pronounce it wrong, please feel free to do your introduction with the correct name. All right. So our special guest for today is THEO Olele. Welcome to the show, man. Was it right?
Yeah, you tried. You did it. Nice one.
Bro, I said it again. I told you off cam, and I will say it again on cam. Thank you so much for spending the time to be here in the show. I know you're a very busy person, time zone differences, but you spend the time to be with us here. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Always a pleasure to be here. So happy to be here, happy to support you. I'm happy to get going. That's the way it is.
I love it. Guys, you can feel the spirit, the confidence, the strength of this person. All right. Man, first question is, it is a traditional question here in the show where we start, warming up. And guys, you can see he's really warming up here. All right, brother. Who influenced you, or what influenced you to be in this position you are right now? You're in a good spot that you can inspire and reach out people. Because, man, I know you are successful, and you are successful. You started businesses, and you're celebrating. I saw your post recently, and I congratulated you, right?
Yeah.
You're celebrating, correct me if I'm wrong, for month of August, right?
Yeah.
You're celebrating a lot of points regarding your businesses, all that you established. So clearly you are successful. But the question is, who or what influenced you? Bro, tell us your story. The floor is yours, man.
Thank you so much. First of all, when everyone wants to start a business, they're usually influenced by something or somebody. But in my own case, it was different, because there was nobody, I didn't have any influence, because I never dreamt of becoming an entrepreneur. It was not something I dreamt about, because I was doing music. I was a music artist at the time after college. And I had 3 songs back then. So I was doing music, and to become a successful music artist, especially when you are an independent artist, you need to have a lot of money, and at that time I didn't have the financial capabilities to actually push my music. And there was one day I was having a conversation with my friend, an old friend of mine. He owned a magazine at that time. So we were talking, and when we were having a conversation, it told me how much it was making every month. And in my head, I was like, whoa, this is how much you're making. So in my head, I was like, I can do it. was not really about the money per se, but it was about the fact that, okay, here's something I can do. And moreover, I actually needed money to push my music. So I felt like, okay, if I can go into this business and make some bucks, like some dollars, then I can start pushing my music career. That was the plan. And so I started THEO magazine without any experience in business. Like, I have never worked anywhere before. I had never managed a business before. THEO was my first ever job. And guess what? I was just 19 years old at that time. So, so it was crazy. It was really crazy. And, and there was no mentor, nobody to guide me, nobody to tell me what to do. And my friend he had a printed magazine. So in my head, I felt like, okay, what if we have a digital magazine where, people can actually get it online. You can read it on your laptop, on your mobile phones, anywhere, instead of buying papers and stocking in your library and stuff. It's really not cool. It's stressful and it's a lot of work. And when I checked online, there were no single digital magazine at that time. There were no single digital magazine. And I said, oh, better. No digital magazine. I can be the first. I can change the game. I can change the narrative. And so basically, I think like I saw the future and, I believed in myself and I felt like, I can do anything. And because when you believe in yourself, when you have confidence, you can conquer the world, you can change the world, you can create something iconic, you can do it. But you have to believe in yourself. That's why I always tell people, you don't need anyone to believe in you. All you need is you to believe in yourself. Because at the end of the day, someone can tell you, oh, Theo, I believe in you. But when you don't believe in yourself, when you don't have that self-belief, when you don't have that self-confidence, you can never achieve anything. So in my head, I felt like I want to change the game. I want to change the narrative. I want to do something different. I want to have a digital magazine because there were none at that time. And I remember when I started back then, there were no digital magazine. And they were all mocking me. They were saying, oh, how can you have a digital magazine? Nobody will buy digital magazine. Nobody will use digital magazine. Different talks were flying about, but guess what? Right now in the world, every single magazine in the world right now, even that have a printed issue, they all have digital copies. And guess what? They even sell more digitally than even printed. Because with a digital magazine, you don't need to go out to go get a magazine. Online, you shop, you pay, and you have it directly on your device. You can be in your toilet and have the digital magazine and read it. You can be flying in the airplane and just take your phone or your laptop and scroll and read. You don't have to stock books of magazines everywhere in your house. Even these days now, we have ebooks. We have lots of ebooks. Back then, there were no ebooks. There were nothing like ebooks. But for me, I think I saw the future, and I'm so happy that I started it first. And 8 years next month. It's been an amazing journey. It's been an amazing experience. So yeah.
Wow, I love that. I love that, man. And congratulations again. I mean, my facial expression can't hold it because I'm feeling the vibe, the energy, and I love what you said. You need to believe in yourself, bro. A minor question.
Okay.
When you were starting, I know you believe in yourself, and was it scary? Were you not scared at that moment?
I was not scared. Because for me, I'm always very confident in myself and I believe in myself. And for me, I always have a belief that, yes, you can fail, but if you fail, you can try again. You just have to keep trying until you make it work. That's one issue that most young entrepreneurs have today because they feel like it's smooth and rosy. You have to get it right. Guess what? It's not possible. Even sometimes, entrepreneurs need to understand that sometimes you might not even get success at all. You know what I mean? Like, that is the truth. So you have to keep going. So look at Abraham Lincoln. He tried so many times. He kept losing, he kept losing, he kept losing. But what happened? He kept going because he believed in himself. He believed in that vision. So when I started up, I was not scared. I was very relaxed. I was very comfortable. I realized that this is what I want to do. Yes, I will make mistakes. Yes, I made mistakes. Yes, I failed. But that failure didn't stop me, didn't hold me back. But guess what? That failure actually fueled me, motivated me to go even harder. So I was never scared. I am never faced by anything. I love challenges. I love to be under pressure. I'm never scared of anything. So for me, it was about, is this thing or nothing? And guess what? I'm glad it paid off.
Yeah, I love that, man. I love that. And we share the same perspective about, you know, failure and as a entrepreneur. In my perspective, you know, failure is not actually failing, right? It will only be failure if you will not learn from it.
True.
Because if you do fail, and it's normal, like what you've said, and then you learn from it, by the end of the day, you gain knowledge, you gain wisdom, you are stronger, you are upgraded version before that failure happened. You are now a new equipped person and ready for the next challenge. And that's the reason why your story is so powerful. You keep pushing forward. And now, you know, ka-ching, ka-ching. Well,
that's the way it is.
Man, you mentioned about, you know, I love your perspective about entrepreneurs out there not being resilient, and sometimes success doesn't come immediately, right? It comes in the proper season when it's due. Having mentioned the word success, I am excited, and our listeners and viewers are excited, I know, to learn and to discover business success tips, man, coming from you, coming from not just, you know, opinions or perspective, but facts, factual information from a successful entrepreneur. I mean, we have a lot who can talk about tips and being successful, you know, gurus out there, but come to think of it, they're not there. So those are just opinions, right? But you, man,
True.
You are, you know, God has placed you in a position to really reach out people and make a difference. And you are moving so strong in this digital platform, maybe magazine, speaking engagement, in Clubhouse. And I heard you speak, bro. So please do share your take on business success tips, brother.
Okay. I have 7 business tips. I have 7 business success tips that I usually share where I really talk or anything. The first thing is to, when you're going to a business, if you have the mentality of, I want to make money, I want to make money, I want to make money, you will not get enough of it. And the chances of you even making the money is very slim. So first of all, don't ever put money first. In school back in the day, they always, because I read entrepreneurship in college, and they always tell us the main purpose, the main aim of starting a business is to make money. But that's wrong. That's a wrong mindset. That's a wrong mentality. Your main purpose first, one tip, the first tip is adding value. You have to add value. When you're focused more on adding value, when you're focused more on solving problems, the money will automatically come. So because why are people employing people? Why are people hiring? Why are people going to? Because there's a problem to solve. There's a need. I started THEO magazine because I felt there was a need of a digital space for magazines. And today, boom, we're here. So that's the way it is. So first tip is to add value and think about adding value first and solve problems. What value can I add? What problem can I solve? That's the first. Then secondly, have a clear mission and vision. What is your mission? What is your vision? What is your identity? What would your brand be known for? That's very important. So after you think of the value you can add, think of your clear mission, your vision, and your identity, because it's very important. Your identity is very, very important. Identity is not by having a dope ass logo or a lovely logo. Nah. What is your brand known for? What is special about your brand? What is your key? Get me? That's true. Then the third one is originality. You have to be original. What makes you different from the next person? Because they have a lot of magazines out there. Oh, lovely boy. They have a lot of magazines out there. They have a lot of businesses like yours out there. But what makes you different? It is your uniqueness. It is your originality. It is what distinguishes you from the rest. So when you are original, people will definitely come for more. But when you have the same thing, this same person have, the same thing that A has or B has, they won't need you because they feel I can get it from the other place, from A and from B. So what's the point? There's no need. So what's the point? You need to be original. Your content, your creativity, your catalogs, everything must be original. Everything must be clear. Everything must be different. That's the third tip. Then the third. Then the fourth one is consistency. Consistency is key. You have to be very consistent. You have to show up every day at work. You have to show up every morning. Even if you have just one audience, you have just one person listening to you, show up. Keep showing up. When you keep putting your business, when you keep putting it on people's faces, one day someone will come and say, wow, I think I have to try that. But you have to be consistent. Don't do and stop. People need because when you are consistent, it builds trust. It builds that thing that, oh, this person is consistent. We love, that's the way it is. So as a brand, as a company, that is why even on social media, you see, even Elon Musk is always consistent because he wants to stay relevant. So you have to stay relevant in the game, in the business. You have to always be consistent. You have to always give content. You have to always talk about your business. You have to show up every single day.
I love that. Then, if you want to be relevant, stay consistent. Powerful, bro. Please continue, man.
Yeah. Then the fifth one is patience. You have to be patient. A lot of people today are always having issues with patience. They want to make money quick. They want to get it fast. When it's not going their way, they just go. So that is why you need patience. And patience can also translate to passion. You have to be very passionate about your work. The reason why people go into a business they go to a business for 3 months, the business dies, is because lack of patience. They go into the business for the wrong reasons. They're not passionate about the business. They're not passionate about the brand. They're not passionate about the work. But when you are passionate, you automatically have patience to stay. Even when you are making $20 every month, you keep going. You keep trying to think of new ways to make it better. How to increase your sales. You need patience. Because let me tell you one thing. There's no such thing as quick success. Nobody ever made it to 8 figures at once. It was a process. I have 4 businesses that I run. THEO Magazine is 7-figure business. Yeah. All my other business, I started from scratch. And they did not become big at this match, even though I already had THEO that was big already. I grew it from scratch. I grew it from the bottom. You get me? So you need to be very patient. Then the sixth thing is innovation. Sorry, the sixth 16 is innovation. You have to be very innovative. To stay relevant in the game, you have to keeping up with the trends. Innovation. Because I started this THEO magazine 8 years ago. The way it was 8 years ago and the way it is right now is different.
Very
designs,
different, man.
Content.
Very.
You understand? things are changing. We have new stuff coming up. You cannot keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. You cannot. So what do? You change, you innovate, you follow the trend, you follow the flow. Because as things are going, as things are changing, you have to go. Guess what? When I started THEO magazine back then, there was no Instagram. There was Instagram, but Instagram was not as popular as it is right now.
Yeah, it was like a photo dump, social media platform for photography and everything.
Yeah. The only app that we were using back then was Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah.
But now we have Instagram. Most people don't even care about Twitter anymore. You get me? So unlike Instagram, people focus more on Instagram these days. Content creators, everybody focus on Instagram these days. So you see that things are changing, things are developing. Now we have Clubhouse. We have Green Room. So
powerful.
Things are changing, bro. Things are changing. So you have to follow the trend. You have to follow the flow. You have to keep being innovating. Think of new ideas to make yourself better, because that's what makes you different. Everyone follows a new trend. You have to follow the new trend, and you also have to create your own trend as well, so people can follow. You get me? Think of new ideas to make it better. Think of new ideas to make it stronger. Because when you keep doing the same thing, people get bored easily, to be honest.
Absolutely.
People get bored easily. Yeah. When you get the same thing every time, they get bored. So what do? You have to be innovative. You have to change. Also, one last thing I would say, even brands, let me ask you, Amanda, even brands, I've seen a lot of brands that have changed their logos over the years. Innovation, change. So that's the way it is. So the last thing, which is the seventh thing, is collaboration. As a business person, it's good to always collaborate, because you cannot really do it on your own. You need people, and people need you. When we can collaborate together, now what we're doing is a collaboration right now. We're collaborating. I'm helping you, you're helping me, and that's it. So you need collaboration. You need to collaborate with influencers, collaborate with marketers, collaborate with social media people. That's the way it is. Every business thrives on collaboration. You need to always collaborate. So those are my 7 tips of business success.
THEO, what? Wow. We can make a master class out of that, brother.
I tell you, man.
Bro,
I think I have to do that.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. No, I totally agree, bro. I totally agree. Those are powerful mindset tips, man, from, a person of success. And that's you. And I totally agree. One thing that really stuck in my mind is when you talk about patience. I think, that's the game changer there. When you said that there are, not everyone, but most entrepreneurs, especially in this generation, they want instant gratification. They want their content to be monetized immediately. They want to earn this figure. They don't focus on building relationships and just making pure connection, sharing values, really establishing that core foundation, because money's not bad. I mean, that's why we're doing business in the first place, but it's not all about that. And I love what you said about you need to be disciplined to be patient. There is a proper time. There's a proper process, step by step, inch by inch. You will get there in the proper season. And guys, for all those listeners and viewers out there, be patient. You will get there in the perfect time. Just like a plant. You plant a seed, you water it, you take care of it. And when the plant goes up, you still take care of it and focus, make it healthy. And in time, there will be a fruit. Either you eat the fruit, you sell the fruit, but it takes time. It takes process. And that, my friend, is patience. For me, that's the game changer. Bro, thank you so much. 7 points, man. 7 points that could really bring your business to the next level. I love it. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. But it's just the way it is. People need to understand this. That's why at VL we have been able to inspire over 5,000 businesses globally, and because we need to teach these people. Because VL is like an education magazine. We educate people because it is one thing to start up a business, and it's one thing to be successful in that business. I was reading a survey recently on Harvard University, and I discovered that 90% of students in Harvard want to become entrepreneurs.
Wow.
They want to own their own businesses. So, but a lot of people want to go into businesses, they don't have their own businesses, but they really don't know how to go about it. So that is why we educate, we motivate, we inspire these young entrepreneurs to know the real ingredients of business, of entrepreneurship. So that's the way it is.
Love that, man. Love that. Wow, powerful. Guys, for all our listeners and viewers out there, 7 points from, a successful entrepreneur. Tips for you to bring your business to the next level, for your business to be successful. Guys, awesome. I am empowered. I am energized. Powerhouse. But, Theo, we are not done yet.
Okay.
You gave us your story, a brief introduction about who you are and what you do, and that's amazing. You give us powerhouse 7 points, business success tips, and which is mind-blowing, helpful, informative. I love it. But in this part of the show, we will play a game.
Okay, let's go. I'm ready.
All right, so we call this part of the show the Creative Fast Talk. We will ask you questions randomly, and you are not allowed to spend so much time in thinking what the right answer would be. First thing that comes into your mind, you answer it, okay?
Okay, awesome. Let's go.
All right, question number 1, coffee or tea?
Tea.
Big city or small town?
Small town.
What is your favorite color?
Red. Sorry, white. White. Sorry, white.
All right. I'll accept that. Next question. The cinemas, the old school cinemas, or the modern Netflix?
Modern Netflix.
All right. Since you mentioned that, there's a follow-up question. Name your top 3 movies of all time.
Evil Dead, Fear Street, and Army of Dragons.
Oh, I love 2 of those top 3 of yours. Nice. All right. Next, pancake or waffle?
Pancake.
If you were a fruit, what fruit would you be and why?
Pineapple. Because it is sweet on the inside. It's very sweet. So yeah.
All right. Next question. This is weird questions, guys. This is from my team, man. This is awesome. All right. Next, shoes or soap?
Come again. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Shoes, rubber shoes, or bath soap?
Shoes.
All right. Okay. Toilet paper or toothbrush?
Toothbrush.
All right. Next question. What was the greatest award you received when you were a kid?
None.
Okay. Next question. What was always inside your bag when you were a kid?
My book.
Oh, very smart. Good boy. All right. Okay. Next question. What is the strangest food you've tried so far?
None.
All right. This last question is a traditional question here in the show. It could be,
Okay.
It could lead to something serious, but depending on how you will take this question, okay?
Okay.
The last question is, if you could bring someone back from the dead, who would it be and why? If you can bring back someone back from the dead, who would it be and why? Anybody?
My father, my dad.
Oof. Please
Yeah,
give us
because,
a background story of why you want him back?
Because I actually did not actually grow up with my father, because, I lost my dad when I was 8 years old, and I was really young. So I didn't really, experience that fatherhood moment, that father and son moment with him, because I was still 8. I was 8 years old. I was still a kid, So growing up with what I've achieved now in life, I wish he's still here. I wish he was here to see how I've grown, to see how far I've gone in life and how successful I am in business. So I just wish he's here right now. So that's the reason, because I love him so much, and sad is not here, but I wish he was here.
Bro.
So if I had any opportunity to bring anyone back to life, it would be my father.
Bro, I'm sure he is very proud of you, and I'm proud of you, man. And, your father loves you so much, and he is very, very proud of you. He's cheering. He's saying, Theo, go, go, go. All right, guys. Thank you, Theo, for playing the game. Guys, we are, this is a blessing that we have a special guest here in the show, sharing knowledge, giving his backstory, and just being a normal human being, having fun, having a conversation with us. So again, Theo, thank you so much for spending the time with us here in the show. Bro, I know you have like social media accounts, projects, events, online releases. Please feel free to promote. The floor is yours. Anything.
Okay, first of all, you have to make sure you follow THEO Magazine. Click the link on our bio and get our latest issue, which is June issue. And we are going to we're releasing an issue next month for our 8th anniversary. Also look after that. Follow THEO Magazine. Turn on your post notification, like our pictures, buy the magazine, subscribe to the magazine. Also, you can also go to my Instagram bio, and you see all my companies are there. You can also go to Olele, my clothing brand. We have lots of things. We have hoodies, we have t-shirts, we have sweatshirts. Get them. We are launching a sneaker line soon. Even we're also launching a wristwatch line as well very soon. So follow Olele at Olele Studios. It's on my bio on Instagram. Follow him. Follow the handle. Shop from us. We ship worldwide. And lastly, I'm launching Stiga in August officially. Make sure you follow Stiga, because Stiga is a brand that's going to change the world. I'm telling you. So follow Stiga. Follow me at THEO Olele on Instagram or social media platforms, and follow all my businesses and patronize, buy, promote, spread the word, and tell more people about it. That's it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, guys, feel free to connect with Theo. I'm sure he can bring you to success in your journey. Guys, connect with him. Check out the magazine. Take my word for it. It is awesome. Please connect with Theo. I'm sure he can help you in your journey towards success. Again, Theo, thank you so much. You are such a blessing. I am amazed with all those tips. I am amazed of how kind-hearted you are. And, you're such a powerhouse. Thank you for being with us here in the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And have a lovely evening or night, anyone.
All right, guys. So always remember, have a positive outlook in life. Smile. God bless.
Thank you for being with us here on the Creative Talk Podcast. I'm your host, John Santos. Don't forget to listen and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. See you again, always.